It's July 20th, 2020, 7:40 p.m. This is episode 967. So, there's all these military, like, policemen running around Portland, and they were actually initially they were sent there without any warning. I don't think anybody knew about them, and they were spotted caught on cameras, on videos, apprehending people and throwing them into unmarked black vans. And then the Department of Homeland Security, after it was like brought up for attention, like, hey, what the fuck are these guys running around the city doing this shit? They said that they're federal agents and they're there to protect federal property, but I don't know what that has to do with rounding up protesters and throwing them inside vans, who were just walking down the street for the most part, and without identifying themselves or anything. And at first, they might have badges now, but at first they had these weird badges that nobody could identify, and they were not identified. Now, the Department of Homeland Security says that they're there to protect federal property, like the courthouse there in Portland. And we're talking about the one Portland in Oregon, not Maine. Just not thought of that. And so, the administration is very defensive of this, and they're starting to send them out to other cities too. And they're making it worse, actually. There's been like 2 months of protests every night in Portland since the murder of George Floyd, and now they have these agents there, these paramilitary type people running around, and none of them has their faces exposed, which I guess, in a pandemic they should do that, but it seems like that's not why their faces are hidden. And they set up these fence around the courthouse, and it was immediately taken down by the protesters. And now they've gone out and they're using tear gas on them, which doesn't seem like protecting the federal property at all. And they're beating them with batons. One veteran from the Navy walked up to them while they were doing this kind of stuff, and they said, "What about your constitutional oath? Because this is against the Constitution." And what they did was they immediately started beating him, and they broke his hand. Here's the thing, though. The DHS, Department of Homeland Security, says that they are from the Border Patrol, border agents, which has nothing to do with riot control or stuff like that. The thing is, it's unconstitutional for the military to be used in police actions like this, unless it's like seriously drastic, and they are requested by the local authorities. They have not been requested, and in fact, local authorities want them to go away. They think that they're making it worse. So even if you are a conservative, you should be really, really scared of this, because the people that say, "Oh no, the deep state," they're out there sending out these fucking secret cops out there, Donald Trump's personal SS service, to crack skulls. So why are you okay with this? It seems like the laws that everybody worries about and says, "Oh no, they're gonna come for you, they actually support, It's like that couple in Missouri that pointed the guns at people passing by, and now they're having federal charges lowered against them, because you're not supposed to point your guns at people just for walking by your house. And it seems like conservatives would support this. Yes, don't take your guns out and point them at people. Oh, it's okay if they're black people. And what's going on in Oregon? Oh, it's okay if they're liberals protesting. We can't crack skulls of people just because they're protesting. Anyway, thanks for coming by. There were no comments today because nobody loved me on a Monday. So everybody, come in and leave a comment now. Talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye.